2 outs.
Whoa.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
David Woodson up next. Outside corner, got him looking. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one way inside. Mendoza Burks on second. Cowan on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Potts back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. David Woodson stepping in for the Rangers. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next for the Brewers, Richie Jaquez.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. One out. Runner at second. Santana getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Garrett Cordero up now for the Brewers. Lifted to left, and that should do it.
I got it.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout. Santana had a home game for them. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana will hit next. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 and 2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Scoreless after 1. Next for Milwaukee, J.J. Weatherholt. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
On the ground, right side, Freeland. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Santana in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air to left, down the line. Baez on his way over. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. West back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Back at Globe Life Field. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
This one in the air, right field.
Got it.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Back in Arlington. Now at the plate, J.R. Santana.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Galarraga back to work. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
1 out, runner at second. Woodson now at the plate. The winning run on second base. That one the other way. Dives and keeps it on the infield. And it beats him. What a play. Garrett Cordero coming into the game now as the injury replacement. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Julio Rodriguez.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
That to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So up next, J.R. Santana. He's a guy who does it all.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out. David Woodson digs in now. This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim victory in 13 innings. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results.
So next to hit for Texas, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So runner at second, 2 down. Larkin getting ready to hit. Cedeno at second with 2 down. That one ripped right center field. 1 out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Back here in San Diego, and now the big-time power threat, J.R. Santana. Thorpe back to work. And that one sliced foul. And takes low for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Santana, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Rangers go down quickly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now Ashton Greenwood. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special.
Valencia, glove flip for one. To first, nice pick, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 4 and the Padres 1. One down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to the left. The throw to first. 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Lopez digs in now.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
0-1. Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And a good eye there.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag. Safe. Here's the left fielder, David Woodson. Late on that fastball.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Well done behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Lenny McClendon stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ashton Greenwood. This could end it. Popped up.
I got it. Mine.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Here's some real power at the plate. J.R. Santana. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tejera at first, one gone. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the catcher, Blake Mitchell. Ground ball could be two. Good feed, that's one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played two full, no score. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Top six. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And that one fouled off. Out to center. Clark should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ashton Greenwood. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, down a relay to third, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Crump back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one's upstairs, ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hit in the air, right field. Count it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Ornelas. The tying run is 90 feet away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in this one. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So 2 down, J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. Man at first, 1 away.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. David Woodson stepping in for the Rangers. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Action in the pen down there. Walt Villa preparing to come on if needed. Peterson getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across. 3rd out. Rangers leave. So runner at second, 2 down. Max Clark the next up for the Padres. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. Save!
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. One out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Tejera at second. Freeland over at first with one away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Brooks Lee. Hit in the air, center field. He hauls it in, 2 away. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Trying to send this extra innings. Down the line, and it's foul.
Oh, my goodness. A couple of inches the other way, and this game is over. The crowd can't believe it. That was so close.
Hadget back to work. That one the other way, and that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Santana had a rough go of it in this game. J.R. Santana looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and here's the veteran outfielder, David Cabrera. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, here's 1. To first, nice pick, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you've got some pop, swing for the fences.
On the ground to third. And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Dwayne Salazar.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Cannon back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mendoza gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Santana in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Roger Langley, the next to hit. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's towards center. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
That one fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Rangers down to their final strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Got it. And that'll do it. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So 2 down, and now J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Rangers go down quickly there. We played an inning, no score. Runner at second here, one gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Had a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ground ball, left side. Hassett. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Runner at second, nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tino Mora won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Mariano Mesa will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Action in the pen down there. Sergio Minoso getting loose out there. No outs. Runner on second. And downstairs. And the throw out at third.
Oh, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mitre in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. First and second. 2 outs. Santana now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And now J.R. Santana. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That's hard hit in the line. And no one can get there. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. As they hold the winning run at second base.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Rafael Diaz stepping in for the Rangers. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Way high. Movement in the bullpen. Matthew McCarthy up and throwing. Hers also throwing. Winning run stands at second. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sergio Minoso won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm. Lenny McClendon stepping in for the Rangers. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at second. That's the third out. Connie Gallo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit right field. Around third. Now a long throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rangers walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So 2 down, J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rangers nothing. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Foul ball there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th. Next to hit for Arizona, Chris Mendoza. Grounder might be 2. The flip to second, and that's all they'll get. One out, base is empty. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miller digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Back in Arlington, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now here is J.R. Santana. Swinging a foul straight back.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Felix Tejera. And here it comes. On the ground, and this should do it. French. And that is the ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. Struck out 3 times.